What's up, world? It's your boy, MQ, live and in full effect. It's really early right now. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. Mm, yeah, but I don't know. I got up and I was checking my daily sites or whatever, and I was reading a little bit further on a story that I read about first yesterday, I guess. After the Much Music Awards on Sunday night, there was an altercation between Perez Hilton and Will.i.am and his entourage. And Perez Hilton was alleging that Will.i.am punched him. And he was like sending updates to his Twitter saying, "Oh, I'm bleeding. I need help. Send police. This is not a joke." First reading, you're like, Will.i.am punched Perez Hilton? Like, are you serious? Like, what's going on with this? And, like, Perez Hilton's just one of those characters that's, like, like, if there were to ever be top 5 people you want to see get punched in the face, there'd probably be a lot of people that would put him on the list. And to be honest, I can't even say that he probably wouldn't be in my top 5. He could probably be in, like, my top 20 of people I want to see get punched in the face. So when I read that, I was like, okay, let me read why. And I don't know. I didn't really like follow it too heavily, but I heard that Perez was talking crap about Fergie, and Will.i.am went to defend her, and Will.i.am is claiming that he had nothing to do with it, that he did not punch Perez. He approached him on a very peaceful manner, and Perez just wanted to get buck, and he got hit, and then it was later announced that it was actually the Black Eyed Peas manager, I believe, that punched him and turned himself. Don't quote me on that because I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it was the manager or someone close to their camp that actually assaulted Perez and turned himself in. And Perez got all over the internet with the video. You can clearly see that there's a black mark or like a mark on his face that he was attacked in some form, and he was just going off, going crazy, like, I am here to report the drama. I don't want drama in my life, and da 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 blah blah blah. And to be honest, I don't really have that much sympathy for him. I really don't, because I feel like he has been on the internet for years talking mega crap, just running his mouth about whoever he wants, whenever he wants. Freedom of speech, do what you do. You can't be mad at that. Like, he's entitled to his opinion, and no one ever said that he wasn't allowed to share that. But my thing is, don't go around talking a bunch of shit and don't expect there to be some form of consequences. And I am a firm believer that violence is never the answer, but that's how some people choose to, you know, make you pay the price. And he was running his mouth, so he has to understand that people are gonna get angry, and sometimes people do get violent, and he just messed with the wrong one this time. And I think that he had it coming to him, and I don't feel remorse for him. And on top of it all, he gonna have the nerve to call Will.i.am a faggot. He said, "You're a fucking faggot." Perez, coming from a man with pink hair that wears Madonna shirts that are too tight. Like, I don't know. Whenever I imagine him, I just see this really disgusting, ugly, like, fat pig, and like with like a shirt that's too small and like pit stains, and I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but he's just like so gross to me. And he's gonna have the nerve to call somebody a faggot. Like, the gay community has come so far to try to get respect in the world. To be running around calling each other fag, or not even calling each other, calling someone else a faggot, such a derogatory term in our community. Like, that's just not a good look. You know what I think it is? I think he's guilty of something that I'm actually guilty of myself. As a gay person who's not completely in S formation, just completely over the top, feminine, flamboyant, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. If that's you, that's cool. That's you. I'm not gonna judge you on that. It's just not for me. But as someone who isn't that, Prez is pretty over the top though. But I think maybe for most gay people, when you get the acceptance, or just people in general, when you get the acceptance of people, as a minority, when you get the acceptance of people who are of the majority, it's really easy to try to like fit in with them or pretend that you are not of the minority. Just tell yourself that you're not of the minority. But what I've learned is that being accepted by a bunch of straight people, yeah, it feels good and it kind of makes me feel like, okay, I'm not that different. To me, it makes me, I try to make myself forget that I'm not of the minority, but for them, they have not forgotten it. So there's no reason for me to really pretend to be anything that I'm really not. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I think that him calling Will.i.am a faggot just goes to show. Like, you see Perez getting, like, straight celebrities come up to him, they're cool with him or whatever, and like it just goes to his head. I think he's just a little bit too happy that they're not only seeing him as that gay guy. Some people actually like, accept him as for whatever he does, and it just got to his head a little bit, and he's gone crazy, running around calling people faggots. It's definitely not a good look. I mean, he's not here to babysit. He's not here to be a role model. He doesn't have to speak for the entire gay nation. But I mean, like, come on, just be a little bit more responsible. Come on, like, whether or not I run around calling my friends a faggot, that's my business. I don't. That's not the image of the gay person that I would want to portray, because that's not a good look for the rest of us. So, as far as Perez Hilton getting punched, shit happens. Don't go running your mouth. Like, don't talk a bunch of shit if you can't back it up, and that's just the bottom line. And I don't condone violence. I really don't. I mean, if I were in the situation, actually, I don't know, because like sometimes you just get really mad. You just want to be like, are you out of your fucking mind? But I think I have a little bit more self control than that, and I would have just cussed the shit out of him. I wouldn't. I would have never laid a hand on him, but he definitely would have got a piece of my mind. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about the topic. It's too fucking early in the morning. I need to eat something. Mm. But yeah, definitely subscribe to my videos. Rate, comment, favorite, all that stuff. Twitter.com/IamMQ. I am EMQUE. MySpace.com/Taste of Skittles. Yeah, hit me up. If you like my videos, just let me know what you want to see more of. I really want to start doing more videos. I need help from the viewers. I want to know what you guys want to see, what you guys want me to talk about. I'm trying to step my video game up, so that's about it. This video's already 8 minutes. It's pretty long. So I'm going to call it a wrap now. This is MQ signing off.